Hey Pet Collective, I'm Lauren, LaurDIY, and this is Moose, who is not looking at the camera, but that's okay. You're gonna meet him, and today I'm going to show you my pets. Come on in. Hi guys, I'm Lauren, or LaurDIY. I am a YouTuber, host of HBO Max's Craftopia, and podcast host of Wild Til, and this is my dog, Moose. Moose is just over 4 years old, and he is a mini bull terrier. I did not grow up with dogs, but I have loved dogs ever since I can remember. We had a fish, and although it was a great fish, it did, you know what, maybe I will get a fish. Maybe I will get a fish. The fish was fine, like he was fine. You can't pet, you can't snuggle a fish. It didn't deliver the unconditional love that a dog can. Moose came into my life because one, I'd always wanted a dog, and so I was living by myself, I was financially independent, I was in a place in my career where I figured that I would only get busier, so I wanted to make it a priority to make Moose part of my life. If I'm being totally honest, I Googled 100 best dog names, and Moose happened to be on that list. I think there might have been, a personal connection to being Canadian. They kind of have like similar head shapes, and so when I read Moose off of this very generic list, I was like, oh, that's the one. But I would say that he very rarely is actually called Moose in the house. I would say Bubbies is the #1 nickname, so Bubbies has then turned into Bubbers with a Z, Bubbers, Bubber Bear, Babootskis. We've also got Stink, we've got Snoog, we've got Snoog with an H, which is Schnoog, and they've really just evolved, and none of them sound like Moose anymore whatsoever. There is definitely a dog voice. Oh yeah, it's not a voice that I'm trying to do in public whatsoever, like in the workplace. But it's okay when you're around other dog people or family and friends, but it's like, even strangers, if they have a dog, they get it, but it's just, you just don't know the audience. All of my bully breed owners know how stubborn a bull terrier can be, so like stubbornness is an absolute given, but Moose specifically is definitely a very quirky dog. And I want to preface this by saying that I am, again, a wildly overprotective pet parent. So Moose was in the back seat of the car, in a car seat that was also attached to a seatbelt that was then attached to his harness. And this dog dove out the window in full-on traffic. So he's dangling out the window, luckily by a harness attached to a seatbelt in the car seat of the car, which is all strapped in. So he's hanging out the window, just doing his thing, probably feels like Superman. And to be the car behind me, to watch a dog just like hit eject out of a car. So I throw the car into park, stuff him back in the window, totally fine, loving his life, totally unfazed. So we have then since revoked all window privileges. Moose definitely enjoys the spotlight. Whenever I'm vlogging, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the enthusiasm in my voice or he just has a sixth sense for a camera, he immediately will come trotting into the room, which is really, really cute. I think the viewers have just come to expect it now and are honestly a little annoyed when it doesn't happen. So he's a star for sure, hands down. And I basically am a Moose fan page on social media, so he definitely has the spotlight and enjoys the spotlight. Moose has actually been an inspiration for some of the DIY projects. I took on the challenge of working with clay sculpture, and so it's very, very poorly done. But I did try to make a full moose head sculpture using clay and then letting that harden and doing a moose realism painting on the sculpture. And so it's not my best work, but it definitely was strong entertainment. I think having a dog is one of the most beautiful relationships that can really strengthen your mental health. It's a very cute, cuddly, lovable support system that is always there and is much cheaper than my therapist's hourly rate. And again, it's just unconditional love at all times from your best furry friend. And I think it also helps get you out of the house. It helps make friends. When I first moved to this neighborhood, not knowing anyone, Moose was a conversation starter because people were always approaching, asking questions about him. And so it forced me to be social in particularly hard times where I, one, didn't want to leave the house, two, didn't know anyone, and three, was in my head anxiety-wise. So he's been an incredible distraction, but a distraction in the best and healthiest way possible. So we are inside now. This is the kitchen. This is the only room in the house that matters to Moose. Is this, actually, you know what? It's not even the kitchen. It's this area right here. You're actually seeing all of it. This is the only part of the house that actually needs to be here. As you can see, the laser focus to this area, it's unbroken. This is laser focus here, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Moose food station. So we've got an arrangement of the TREAT S word. We've got supplements and a little bit of fish oil, some allergy little TREATs. We have 2 stools in the kitchen, which usually means that my boyfriend and I, one of us is standing because Moose gets first dibs on a stool. As you can see, he is like the literal exact color palette matched to the stool, which we obviously have done on purpose. So he usually eats with us because we are crazy millennial people that do not have children yet. Moose is also a speed eater. So we've got a few enrichment like products. So we've got the snuffle mat, which is really fun. We've got a licky mat. And then his personal favorite, which we will do a live demonstration, is the wobbler. Do you see the drool just started? We're getting very excited. We know what the wobbler is. So this is the wobbler. It looks like a giant Kong, and basically you put the kibble inside of it and he smacks it around with his head. He is bullish to get started, and you'll get to see a live demo of how the wobbler works and the wobbler's #1 fan in action. Kibble into wobbler. We've initiated the drool sequence. And I think the subject is ready to demonstrate phase 3 of wobbler destruction. Okay. Almost, you're not in a... Oh. Chaos and absolute full motion right now. This is my prized possession, the cloud couch. We spend an ungodly amount of time here, and by we I mean Moose and I for the most part. So I'm gonna be honest, the entry is not super graceful, but that's the price that you pay for comfort. Also, I am a full force crazy dog mom. This is a custom Moose blanket that I did a few years ago. This is a Moose plushie that I did a few years ago. Come here, big jump. Yes, big jump. And so typically, Moose, who is a professional, like self-tucker inner, is really, really good. Yes, see, as soon as like you there he is, just settles right in. There you go, like there, and how, oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So this is Moose's preferred state. And then if you really want to get crazy, you can add just, you know, a few other blankets, but this is the blowhole. So if you put this down here, which is kind of like how he likes to be, this is the blowhole area right here that we talked about. And so then you can go in with another blanket like this. And so that leaves no blankets for you, but that's just something that you accept when you have a Moose. This is Moose's bedroom. And I am a big fan of crate training. I think it just provides your dog a nice, safe space that is theirs. Moose is an absolute breeze to crate train. As an 8-week-old puppy, he walked right into his crate and went to sleep. So gonna be honest, I had it really, really easy. And even though he's 4 now, he literally walks into his crate. Like, I could not train that. He just like loves his crate, so we never phased it out after puppydom, and he just hangs in here all the time. So even when we leave, we don't put him in the crate. We leave the crate door open, and sometimes he'll be in there. But it's just like his little house, and he just, he thrives. And now we are doing tricks for charity. Today we're doing tricks for Wags and Walks, donating $3,000. Wags and Walks is an incredible LA-based donation and shelter and adoption center that we've worked with in the past, and we are big fans. Okay, let's do some tricks. Okay, our first trick is the highly coveted the sit. Great job. Next we've got the down, who's down. Okay, good. Good, it's a good down. It's a very good down. Brace yourself because we are ambidextrous. Can I have this paw? Thank you so much. You'll see that he does a quick snoop boop at the beginning to make sure there's not a treat already there. And then once he verifies that there is no treat yet, then he'll give you the paw one more time. Ready? Can I have this paw? There we go, snoop boop. Thank you so much. Wait for the snoop boop. Can I have this one? Thank you. Thank you so much. And then, okay, here's one that we're working on. So he doesn't have the speed and agility to like balance on the nose like some dogs and then go around and catch it. I don't know if that's in our future, but we do have a large surface area to do some balancing work. Okay, so my hands smell like treats, so this is an extra level of difficulty. Wait, no, wait, 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 wait. It's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. And then we've also got this one. Okay, moose down, moose down, wait, wait, moose, 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 wait. Okay. Okay, so that one's a little stronger right now than the snoop balance. And then for our grand finale, and this puts pressure on me as well too because I need to be a good tosser. But we've been working on our distance catches. Ready, puppies? Bad throw, bad throw. It's okay. Shake it off, shake it off. Okay, sit. We'll start close and then get farther. Puppy! Oh my God! Oh, moose. Moose. This is tricks for charity. Okay, sit. We are very embarrassed. Ready, moose? 1. I feel like we're cheating. Let me back up a little bit. 2. 3. Puppies! And then 1 for your participation. I'm gonna put my mic closer to his mouth so you can hear what's happening. It's the post-digestion squeal. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a blast and it's obviously time for a big old nap in our moose blankets. You can find me on YouTube and social media at LaurDIY. The new season of Craftopia, season 2, is streaming now on HBO Max and Crave. We've got 4 new episodes dropping for the holidays, November 18th, and you can also catch me on the podcast Wild Til 9. Moose is currently exiting, so that is our out. Bye!